games happened on Wednesday, December 21st. We had 10 plus games. The first game is the Cleveland Cavaliers beat Milwaukee Bucks 114-106. Story of this game, Giannis is the only one who played well. 45 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 blocks with 4 assists. Shot 63%, amazing. I think the Cleveland Cavalier defense just let Giannis does what he wants. No double team, and Lopez also played well offensively. Had 3 fouls in 28 minutes. Continued to be a beast. Grayson Allen hit 2 threes, and they starting this guy Marjan. Don't know how to say his last name. Biochamp. With Chris Middleton out, he is the guy that got the starting. Interesting. Don't they have other guys? But I don't think he's really fantasy relevant. He had 4 fouls in 20 minutes as well. And Bobby Portis played just 19. So overall, pretty disappointing game. Jrue Holiday didn't shoot the ball well, but in fantasy, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks is still very, very good for the Cavaliers. Donovan went to the free throw line 16 times. I mean, he continues to be inside that top 10, shooting 50% from the field. That's just not going to last for the whole season. Averaging 29.5 points. But just did not expect that. You would think that him coming to the Cavaliers, he's going to take a big usage hit, especially you have Darius Garland here. That's not the case. And I think it's going to continue this year. Darius Garland had only 2 assists, interestingly, and 1 steal with 23 points and 2 threes. Evan Mobley and Jerry Allen both played okay. Mobley, I think, he had 5 fouls here as well, but I think, with Allen around, he's not going to get that many rebounds, and he's not getting that many block shots as well if he's not the center. Isaiah Okoro, not fantasy relevant at all. And Kevin Love and Karis LeVert had high minutes this game. Can't really trust them, I think. Kevin Love is interesting, 20 to 25 minutes he can really put up. He can make 2.5 threes and 8 rebounds. That unique combination, you're not going to really get anybody else in the league. So sometimes in certain matchups, you could stream him in your league. The next game is Detroit getting destroyed by Sixers at Philly. Isaiah Stewart, 5 fouls, 22 points. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of close to droppable. Even when he plays 28, I mean, he's not getting 33 minutes a game. He has 28. He doesn't really do too much. And now that Jalen Duren is starting, doesn't get a lot of rebounds as well. I'm okay to hold for a few more games to see if he can do anything with it. He's got the usage. He's got the opportunity, the power forward position. Jalen Duren played okay, but the problem with him is he doesn't get a lot of blocks. Right? He gets a lot of rebounds. His field goal is good, but not in huge volume. But just need more blocks from him. Jaden Ivey, another decent game, 18 points. But efficiency is a very, very big issue for him. And Killian Hayes played 34. He was questionable coming into the game. Had 4 assists. I mean, at this point, I prefer Killian Hayes in category leagues over Jaden Ivey. But I think if you are pounding of certain efficiency categories, it's fine to hold Jaden Ivey. He had 30 points last game. He's really poor efficiency. Maybe for a stretch, he's going to play really well. Hopefully, it's the end of the season. The minutes is there. The usage is there. It's just he's not doing well, especially the efficiency. For the Sixers, Harden, a mediocre game. Same thing with Joel Embiid, because it was just too easy for them. They both played over 30 minutes. Joel Embiid didn't shoot the ball well, but had 4 blocks. DeAnthony Melton with 4 personal fouls. His time is kind of running out, so I would try to package him in a 2-for-1. Tobias played just 21 due to the blowouts. And Shake Milton came in and played 32. I don't think he's going to get close to 30 minutes next game. Okay, go on to the next game. The Chicago Bulls actually able to win it. It was a buzzer beater by Ayo Dosunmu. Wow, that's a great win for Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine has been some report coming out that he's not happy, stuff like that. Again, just another game where he gets around 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. It's pretty much every game, very consistent. He doesn't go for 30. He doesn't have like 10-point games. He's very consistent every single game, which is interesting. Caruso, damn, that sucks. He was playing so well. He got hurt again. He gets hurt a lot, Caruso. 2 steals and a block. We still want to hold on to him. If you got an IR, put him in there. Hopefully, it's not too serious of an injury. But in category leagues, he's super, super useful. DeMar DeRozan, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Good stuff. And Vucevic continue another great game. 20 points, 7 rebounds with a steal and a block. And Patrick Williams, the minutes is super high. Maybe he's in the streaming territory now. Is he ranked on the season? He's not ranked on this. Oh, he is. Sorry, he's inside the top 200. He's a 156 ranked player with 0.6 steals and a block. Okay, so the blocks are coming in. You know, if he can average something like 1.2 steals and 0.8 blocks, that's definitely somebody we could roster. Giving us those defensives. For the Anti-Hawks, Okungwu, yeah, continue to stream him as long as Capella is out. You know, 11 rebounds and 5 blocks is absolutely huge. 8 for 14 from the field is also very, very good. Dejounte Murray, second or third game back, a double-double. You know, 10 assists, no defensive stats. Give him a little bit of time to ramp up. And Trey had 34 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal with 7 threes. So it's a big game offensively from Trey. Didn't shoot the ball well. But interesting that Dejounte Murray got more assists than him this game. John Collins had a steal and just 21 minutes, man. John Collins been rough. He's been rough. DeAndre Hunter had 37 minutes, and Bogdanovic, with everybody back, well, Capella is still out, but Capella shouldn't, you know, impact his minutes. He still got 30 minutes, so that's good. I think he's a must roster. Even playing around 28 minutes, because he makes so many threes. Give you a little bit of points and some assists and some defensive stats as well. So he's a guy that we want to have. Let's go to the next game. The Indiana Pacers beat the Celtics. That's super. Oh my God, we got a lot of games. That's really impressive. On the road, 117-112. Buddy Hield took just 7 shots. Okay, but 8 assists, 8 rebounds, a steal, and a block. 2 threes overall, not a bad line. Aaron Naismith. Also, all around game, but played just 28 minutes. I mean, he's slowly coming to the streaming territory. Miles Turner, another game with no blocks. Okay, but there will be a game he'll have 5 blocks real soon. Had 4 fouls as well. Andrew Nembhard continued to start. Also not a bad line. It's almost identical to Buddy Hield's, other than the 2 threes. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists still. That's crazy that these two guys have so many stats that are just exactly the same this game. Tyrese Halliburton, 33 points, 8 assists. Great game. And Benedict Mathurin had played just 23 minutes. Okay. So continue to hold on to Nembhard. Benedict Mathurin, sure, he only played 24, but if you need points and threes, and he get to the free throw line a lot, you know, it's fine. And then I think we gotta look at Naismith as somebody we could stream, because they're not starting Jalen Smith. He still played 20 minutes. And then we look at the Celtics. Tatum missed the last game, played 41 minutes. Man, they're really working him hard. 41 points. Yeah, I mean, Tatum has been also another guy. I mean, he was falling off a little bit the last 2 weeks. But, you know, looks like he's also going to be inside that top 10 for the rest of the year. Jaylen Brown, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 4 turnovers. Not the best game. Celtics, I mean, as a team, they shot 38%. So other than Tatum, the rest of the team plays super well. Derrick White went 0 for 7. But 6 rebounds, 3 assists, still in a block. And Malcolm Brogdon got 29. Interesting. And we have Robert Williams playing 22. So this game with Marcus Smart out, Derrick White and Malcolm Brogdon got a few extra minutes. Yeah, anytime there's somebody out, any guard is out, we could stream Derrick White in. I mean, even when the whole full squad is healthy, we could stream both of them. Brogdon, 29 minutes, had decent game as well, 18.7 assists and 2 steals. But these are the guys that if they play well for a week, if, you know, let's say Marcus Smart misses a week, we have to try to sell them, because when the full squad is healthy, sometimes they play 20 minutes. And, you know, even when they get 25, the production may not be consistent. Peyton Pritchard, yeah, not really fantasy relevant. And Robert Williams, just 22 minutes don't matter. You know, 12 rebounds is still in a block. He's an absolutely must roster in category leagues. And Al Horford is still getting the start, played okay here as well. But I think Robert Williams is going to impact Al Horford's minutes a little bit. So if you can sell Al Horford high before it's too late, do it. The next game is It's a back-to-back for the Warriors. They lost by 30, 40 points to the Knicks yesterday. They going to Brooklyn, got destroyed by 30 points. I mean, they were down by 40 points. Just absolutely no defense from this squad. Yeah, just I don't know how they can. Jordan Poole, bad, 13 points with 7 turnovers. Moody and Jonathan Kuminga, we could stream both guys if as long as Andrew Wiggins is out. James Wiseman had a big game, but it looks really impressive. But a lot of those points are probably from garbage time already, and the Nets weren't trying. They were not trying at that point. But Wiseman, if he gets 25 to 30 minutes, maybe he can have enough value to give us blocks. But I wouldn't touch him for now. He only had 6 rebounds as well, and kind of a bad free throw shooter. But Kuminga and Moses Moody, they're worth a look. And Dante DiVincenzo is also out. So a lot of guys out. They have to play these young wing guys. And, coming into the season, people think, oh, this is going to be the year Jonathan Kuminga is going to grow. Moses Moody. But give these guys 25 to 30 minutes. They're just bad, at this moment, at this point of the time. They're just really bad. So Warriors might be in a tough spot. For the Brooklyn Nets, KD, just 23 points. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even try in the second half. Kyrie missed this game. It didn't matter. Royce O'Neal shot the ball super well. Continued to roster him and Claxton. Yep, everybody cooked. Ben Simmons had 4 fouls, 18 minutes. So all the Nets guys, they played. I mean, as a team, they shot 64%. I mean, Warriors shot 50%, which is not bad. But you could argue that the team is really hot, but or the Knicks defense is just horrible. I mean, they got some young athletic guys, on this squad. How can they be this bad? Maybe just the defensive IQ, because they have the body, they have the youth, the athleticism to do it. All right, the next game, the Toronto Raptors went to the Knicks, Madison Square Garden, beat the Knicks 113-106. The Knicks were on an 8-game winning streak, right? 7 or 8 game winning streak. Yeah, I mean, they won 7 straight before this. So, okay, I mean, it's good thing's gonna come to an end eventually. OG, wow, big story is Siakam. 52 points, it's got to be a career high for him, for Siakam. 52 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Just couldn't stop him, right? Siakam, in certain matchups, just really cooked them. I remember that year versus the Warriors in the finals. They just couldn't stop Siakam either. Obviously, they got Kawhi Leonard. But Siakam, certain matchups, Siakam can really cook. OG Anunoby, not the best game, but still have 15 points with 6 rebounds. And they started Hernan Gomez at the center. At least that's what they listed him as. So they going real small. But Thaddeus and Chris Boucher, yep. Chris Boucher had 30 minutes and 13 minutes here. Can't really trust those guys. Scotty Bombs, another horrible game. A buy low, you don't drop him ever. But 1 for 10, come on, man. No defensive stats. He probably got worse than his rookie year. There are a lot of hype around him. People in the league like, oh, this guy has so much potential. And this year, look what he's been doing. Not good. Fred VanVleet played high minutes as well. Had decent game. 8-20 with 28 points, 3 steals in the block. So not bad. For the Knicks, it was a back-to-back for them. And look at the minutes from their big three. 45 minutes for RJ Barrett. Maybe Quentin Grimes didn't play. That's why they lost. But damn, give these guys the minutes is too high. Emmanuel Quickly even got 34 because he came out. He started because the Quentin Grimes injury. They are young, so I think they should handle it. Bronson did not have it offensively today because the Raptors are too long for him. I don't know who they put OG on this game, but yeah, putting OG on Bronson is really gonna limit him for sure. RJ probably not guarded by OG, to be honest. 30 points, great efficiency. Randall had 30 points as well. Mitchell Robinson had 3 blocks. I mean, all the Knicks guys, at least fantasy-wise, they play well. The next game, the Orlando Magic, they just could not stop winning. They could not stop. Just keep winning. Pablo played well again. My God. 23 points, 13 rebounds. And the defensive stats are coming in, which is really good. Free throws is a big issue with him, again. So I think in category leagues, if you if the owner is frustrated, and because he's really bad free throw shooter, his ranking is really low. You could get him cheap. If he pounding free throws, he's a great guy to have, because huge points, huge rebounds, right? Provide some defensive stats as well. Bobo, the minutes hasn't been high, but had 2 blocks and 7 rebounds. We have to hold on to him. And Wagner, we continue to stream him until Wendell Carter Jr. is back, which could happen very, very soon. Fred Wagner, 25 points with 4 threes and 2 steals. Not bad at all. And Markelle Fultz struggled a little bit. And like Mo Bamba is a guy, like if you need blocks, you could stream him. He had 3 blocks here. He gets about 20 minutes a night. That's enough for 1 or 2 blocks usually. And Cole Anthony gets 22. Yeah, I don't think we need to roster Cole Anthony. Could be a stream option, but the minutes is not there. It's hard. For the Houston Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. went off with 5 threes, 3 steals and a block. He's been really good this year. Other than the bad efficiencies, counting numbers very solid. Jalen Green, a decent game, no defensive stats, but 4 threes, 8 rebounds. At least he didn't destroy your field goal. Şengün, no foul trouble, played well. Sadly, no defensive stats and 3 for 6 from the free throw line. And Jabari Smith had 1 steal and 3 blocks. I mean, the young guys from the Rockets all played okay. I just kind of this season coming in, I kind of expect more out of Jalen Green. Like Kevin Porter Jr. has been playing well, right? I think he's playing a bit above the expectation. Jalen Green, if you compare his stat versus last year, not that much different. And last year he wasn't getting the full minutes, I think, right off the bat. And now he gets 33 minutes a night. So hopefully he can turn it around. Toward the end of the season last year he was really good. Still waiting for that. It may not happen this year. The next game, the Dallas Mavericks beat the Timberwolves 99-104. Luka, just 25 points, but 10 assists, almost a triple-double. Very, very efficient game from Luka and 3 steals. Good stuff. And Spencer Dinwiddie played 41 minutes. Why did they give him such high minutes? Because you have Kemba now playing 20 as well. So, okay, but a good game. Christian Wood, he's been starting. Only 27 minutes this here. With 2 blocks, but he's actually not that. He had a lot of hype when he was on Detroit and on Rockets the other year, but he's not that good, to be honest. But yeah, I mean he can put up numbers on a bad team, but Mavericks, they're trying to win, so Jason Kidd is not gonna play him high minutes if you see him just doing weird stuff on the court. Reggie Bullock and Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to. 35 minutes is really nice, so we could think about rostering him for 3 points. For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards just playing well. I mean, they lost the game, but 11 for 25. I mean, once Cat is out, he's just been putting up numbers. I don't know what else to say. Jaden McDaniels, no defensive stats. That's disappointing. Rudy had 15 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. A good game from him. And Austin Rivers continued to shoot unbelievably from the field. Sure, I mean, at this point, he's got a couple of nice games. Kyle Anderson is out. So we could stream this guy if you need points and 3s. And D'Lo, another horrible game. D'Lo has to be a sell-high candidate before Cat comes back. The last 6-7 games, he had like 2 rough games, and then every other game was good with Cat out. Once Cat comes back, man, D'Lo he may not be a top 100 player. Nasri played just 12, okay. But if Rudy is out, Nasri is a must-have. He had 5 fouls also in 12 minutes. Also, we could maybe stream him for various of stat. He can put up numbers. All right, the next game, the Portland Trail Blazers lost to, oh my God, Oklahoma City Thunder. They just keep winning games. Another win. Damian Lillard struggled, but had 8 assists and 2 steals. Anthony Simon, same thing. Struggled pretty hard. The Oklahoma City Thunder defense did a hell of a job on both guys. Anthony Simons had 5 fouls. Yusuf Nurkic, why is the minutes so low? That was a little bit worried that, hey, if Damian Lillard is healthy, right, and they play certain matchups, they don't want to play Nurkic out there. They don't want to give him 30 minutes a night. 22. I don't think I'll be too concerned. Maybe just a matchup issue because they're playing Poku or they're playing a guy that can stretch the floor. So Nurkic is going to struggle a little bit. Josh Hart played okay. 13 points with a steal. And Jeremy Grant continues to put up okay numbers. But he has to be a sell high. If you can get a top 40 player back for him, He's right now he's ranked around 50. So maybe do a 2-for-1 and get a top 30 player. I think like with the full squad healthy, just don't think he's gonna get the usage, obviously, because Damian Lillard is out for a while, and it depends on can he get the defensive sets. If not, he's gonna regress. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, Josh Giddey was questionable, and then he played. Josh Giddey also another guy has been disappointing. Like I would say, sophomore year, sometimes you have high hopes for certain players. He hasn't been that good, and the minutes is still kind of low. But maybe he's gonna turn around. Another reason is Shea's been so good, so his usage is not that high. Shea, another decent game, 27 points, 2 steals and a block, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. And Shea, this game was a -1. I mean, it was a very tight game. Pokuševski, another game with only 20 minutes. I think we want to be patient with him a little bit. You don't have to roster him because he's getting 20 minutes, but you could always stream him. Maybe at some point he's gonna get 30 minutes. It's hard to say. Jalen Williams now he gets consistent 30 minutes. He's not contributing that much yet, but I think a fine guy to have at this point. Lou Dort minutes is high, still in the block, 14 points and 2 threes. A decent game from him. But another great win from Oklahoma City Thunder. The next one up is Lakers. They couldn't guard the Kings. Crazy score, 134 points. 120 points. And LeBron with 80 out, LeBron is going to average 30 points, to be honest. 31 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Very good from LeBron. Fantasy-wise, Thomas Bryant is a must-roster with 80 out. Had 10 rebounds. That's impressive. He usually doesn't get a lot of rebounds and had a steal. But mainly he's a field goal guy with added 17 points as well. So overall, not bad. Patrick Beverley played 37 minutes with Russell Westbrook out. Okay. We know Patrick Beverley can get those defensive stats, but with everybody healthy, all the guards healthy, he gets like 21 to 25. Maybe we could stream him as a back-to-back. Lonnie Walker, also a fine guy to have. I think with 80 out, he's going to have a usage boost. 19 points with 3-3, but he was horrible. He was a -15, just like Patrick Beverley. And 2 steals and blocks. I mean, he can get some defensive stats, and that makes him better. But if you need points and threes, he's one of the better guys as long as AD is out. And who knows when AD is coming back. There are reports saying that, hey, he may not come back at all. Lakers is going to tank. So we'll see what happens. Dennis Schroeder with 18 points and 2 threes. Okay. Also a fine guy to have, I think, with everybody out. For the Canes, yep, they could not be stopped. Keegan Murray had hit 6 threes. Wow. 23 points and a steal. Playing really well. He's been playing well lately. Harrison Barnes with 20 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Okay, I mean, the Kings, they are Sabonis with a crazy triple-double. 21 rebounds, 12 assists, and 13 points. And Kevin Huerter played well. De'Aaron Fox has fallen off quite a bit. But the Kings as a team, they've been killing it. They're the 6th seed in the West right now. 17 and 13, that's not easy, right? They beat a lot of good opponents. I mean, they beat Lakers a lot of times. Let's talk about the last game of the night. The Clippers beat the Charlotte Hornets 105-126. Gordon Hayward, the minutes is there. Don't drop him. 9 rebounds, 6 points. The minutes is there. PJ Washington. Oh, man. I don't remember the last time he had a good game. The minutes is there. The usage is there a lot. He's just not doing anything. Mason Plumlee had two steals and 18 points. Well, he scored 18. Okay. And Kelly Oubre Jr. was a -39. My God. He started, played 20 minutes. You have to try to sell this guy high. With Terry Rozier back, he's not guaranteed to get 30 minutes. He might get 28 minutes. And we can see he's pretty hard. He put up numbers, but he doesn't really help your team win. But fantasy-wise, great. 3 steals here and 13 points. But try to sell high. LaMelo Ball, took a triple-double with 2 steals. Efficiency was rough, but the counting numbers look fine. And, I mean, the good thing is that, he's healthy now and putting up decent numbers. So we're happy with that. Jalen McDaniels with 30 minutes, 2 steals. Again, with Terry Rozier back, Jalen McDaniels and Kelly Oubre Jr. Jalen McDaniels is not going to get close to 30, and Kelly Oubre Jr. might just get 27, 28. So if that's the case, he's not going to be a must roster. Maybe just a streamer. So we have to try to sell Kelly Oubre Jr. And a lot of the time, LaMelo was out, Gordon Hayward was out. Kelly Oubre Jr. is able to come in, get 1.5 steals, hit 2 threes. right? Those not going to continue. For the Clippers, well, Kawhi Leonard played 30 minutes. That's good. 16 point. I mean, a mediocre game. And Paul George had 7 turnovers. That's a lot, but hit 4 threes, so steal and block. 8 assists, 8 rebounds. I mean, those are great numbers. And Zubac had 5 personal fouls. He did have 5 personal fouls, but I think with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George fully healthy, some nights Zubac he's not gonna play 35 minutes. So also a sell high if you can. If he pops off again, try to sell him. He was putting up some crazy numbers earlier this season with everybody out. And that's it, guys. I'll see you next time.